just call me the old rattle daddle, Radic. If you know who I am, then you know. If not, hi. I have been curious about creating ASMR since before it even had a name. Yeah. I can recall times of on my old iPod Touch with the weird blue gel case. I would put ASMR in my playlists or on my iPod and then assign that to a playlist. And whenever I was on like a long bus ride and I needed to sleep, or if I was going with family somewhere, I would have portable ASMR wherever I went because it helped me sleep a lot. Personally, for me, I don't know if I get so much tingles as it just is a way to keep my mind quiet. If I'm focused on something, then I don't have to hear myself in my head. And so these kinds of things help me relax, help me find a nice place to be in. I have the gain turned up really high so you can hear all of these wonderful mouth noises. And if that's not your thing, I'm sorry. This is an impromptu video. There's no script. I was speaking in a few ASMR Discord servers like, I gotta write down a script at some point. Well, hi me. I didn't decide to do that. What's the thing? I guess my whole reason for doing this today is that I kind of got some unfortunate news, and I won't go into that here. Maybe I'll make an ASMR where I just ramble and I can talk about anything, and I can swear because I am. Anywho, I decided I got some unfortunate news and I'm just not vibing. So maybe I'll just ramble a little bit, put some cozy energy out there because we need it. We need it so bad. I hope I'm not weirding y'all out. If you're down to listen to rambling, then this is for you. If you're not, I'm sorry. You're still here and I'm sorry. Yeah. I've been into this whole ASMR since back when it didn't even have a name. It was just like binaural audio, holophonic audio. I remember listening to Kiwi Whispers and Feather. And more recently, Salem Audio is good. There's furry ASMR now, so Tapper is good. EG, shout out to EG. I asked how they process their audio, and they actually gave me a very informative reply. There's Little Dirk, there's Non-Human Hands. I actually have all of these saved as playlists. Well, see, I'll go and you know how on YouTube you can like go onto somebody's channel and click like all uploads from X user. Yeah, I will do that and then send those to myself on Telegram. So that way, let's say I'm feeling like, you know what, it's time for some Heather Feather. Oh, you know what, it's time for this or that. I can just go into like a thing and then click those playlists and just watch all of the uploads, put them on shuffle. I do have my own like created playlists that I have on shuffle, but every so often it like loses its effect. It's like classes. It's like you get used to it. You hear everything so often and that loses its effect on you. So you kind of have to like try again. ALB in Whisperland is good. ASMR Surge. The Craftsman is all. He's not an ASMR channel, but stuff like that. It's like people watching, Bob Ross or like certain YouTube channels. It's like they're not intentional, but they help you sleep. It's like certain podcasts. It's like, yes, the sound of people just existing and having fun. It's nice. For me, I prefer stereo ASMR, and I like when people do things with like EG has two different microphones rather than like, certain people using like a Blue Yeti. I have no idea who it already is one of those. It gives it a very nice quality. I'm trying to like pan myself around. I'm sorry if I'm doing a bad job of being an ASMR artist. There's like a sound quality that I like in ASMR that is really hard to describe. When I was a small child, like 3, one of my favorite things to do was just like lay down and close my eyes, and the sounds of like people talking and their voices matching the resonant frequency of a room, and just sort of like if you know what I'm talking about, then you know. If not, I don't know how to describe these things. I might be a musician, I might be a sound designer, but like not in a good way. I remember distinctly like I found by accident that you can use like headphones and certain things as a microphone. And so I could test with that. It didn't sound good and it was really quiet. And now we've moved on to better and bigger things. And like I said, it's just nice. There's a nice selections of content out there. You can curate your own experience as far as ASMR goes. Whether you like the rambly stuff, the role play stuff, the no talking stuff, the mouth sounds, eating sounds, if you're into that, or like, I don't know, there's some weird stuff out there. ASMR artists, come on. There's some weird stuff out there. But I guess that's the joy of the internet, is that there's something for everybody. Am I feeling any specific niche? No. I'm just adding to it. So I really liked AG's recent like videos where they're the tiny tutor. It's a clever way of doing things, and the sound quality of those videos was actually one of the biggest pushes because I liked it. It was just nice. Another thing, quality wise, that's really interesting to me is the there are certain videos I've seen out there where the quality is reduced in a way that like makes everything sound wider. And that's why I asked EG what their processing is like. So I asked and they provided an answer. I have had ASMR ideas forever. I've made a few like tiny tests for friends of mine and people and whatnot, just because I know how to do it and process it and, do whatever. I've done a few experimental ones, like, so this is being recorded with, multiple sources, so that's why it's in stereo and whatnot. I've experimented with, like, recording in mono, but doing it twice. So one I did was, like, an imaginary reading thing, like, trying to guide you somewhere, and I used, like, some phasers and whatnot to spread the sound or whatever. Or another one was where I got this I got this idea from Kiwi Whispers. So on the right channel, I would speak one story or say certain things into the right microphone, and in the left one, I would utter something else. And when you're trying to listen to it, you have two different things going into each ear. So it becomes impossible to listen to it. But in the sense that, like, you know, you can try to focus on it, but it's complicated. I, in one of my ASMR tests, I brought that up, was that certain people do that, guess what this sound is. So, like, they would be like, oh, hit the microphone. I'm so sorry. They'd be like, what's the noise? What's the noise? I'm not going to tell you. And the logic is that you're just listening to sounds. It's not really so much to make you guess. It's just to, like, have sounds and let your imagination feel it. But for me, I just end up staying up all night trying to figure out what that noise was. It could be anything. And it's like, I don't know what that is. Or I do know, and I just want you to tell me that I'm right so I can be like, yes. What's that noise? What else do I have that'll make non-abrasive sounds? I hope that sounds good. If not, then I'm editing it out. Okay. That goes there. That's where it goes when you're done with it. It goes there. Maybe I'll put you there one day. I'll put you there when I'm done with you. More ASMR people that I watch. Let's go into my ASMR playlist. Why don't we? Snowball is good. Bucket fucks. There's a lot, isn't there? I don't want to, like, not say somebody and then be like, wow, you didn't mention me. How dare you? Even though I'm, like, literally nobody. See, for the people out there that love that stuff, you're gonna like this video. And if you don't, oh, you hate me so much right now. But it's fine. It's so fine. Lucrative Lion. Mind you, most of these are going to be furry ASMR artists just because, you know, I happen to be afflicted. I swear I listen to more ASMR than I'm letting on. But that's how it goes, right? You don't script a video and then you have to, like, on the fly look for what you watch. I did have some ideas for some role plays, but we'll see if those come into fruition. Like, you know what? I'm not gonna spoil it, because if I spoil it, then I'm never gonna do it. And if I do, in fact, do it, then the surprise is gonna be gone. So, you know what? Commenters, hold me to it. Hold me to doing the idea that I'm rambling on about that I haven't actually done. It's a fun time. I'm trying to fill my time here, but something tells me that I think I've exhausted my reservoir of impromptu-ness. So, without further ado, thank you if you made it this far in. You're a real one. I hope you're not kept awake. If you're asleep right now, then you sleep well. You earned it. And if you're not, I'm so sorry. I'm just so sorry. I will consider putting my socials in the description box below. I don't have a Patreon. I do have a Ko-fi, but that's more for art. You can follow me there and just hate me, honestly. Wouldn't blame you. But other than that, I think that's a wrap. Okay. I'm gonna go now. Goodbye. Good night.